So after the initial withdrawal period of quitting any sort of substance, for me, it was alcohol. You go through a period of what's called anhedonia, which is inability or reduced ability to feel pleasure. And no, I don't mean like pleasure. I mean like I didn't want to get out of bed. But it wasn't like a depression. It was more like I had energy a little bit. I just didn't want to do anything. Nothing made me feel happy. I felt helpless, hopeless, and just kind of floating around like a blob. Since drinking had taken up so much of my time over 5 years, I did not have any hobbies left. My hobby was drinking. So I quit May 3rd of 2023, so it was summertime and it was nice out, but I was very poor. I was really broke back then. So my favorite thing to do that I learned from Reddit was something called prop lifting. Prop lifting is where you walk around a garden store and look for fallen leaves of anything. Succulents are really good for this. It's super easy. Prop lifters do not condone cutting the plant, but basically the mission is to just find broken off leaves of something that you can propagate and you can make into a full house plant. So I would go get a little iced coffee and I would go to Home Depot because fuck Home Depot. I would walk around, usually with my children because they're not going to question you if you have children with you. And we would just stuff our pockets with leaves. And I actually have houseplants that grew this way. Other thing that I got super into for like a 6-month period, and I still do sometimes just because it's helpful because I'm still kind of poor, is couponing. Like extreme couponing. I'm sorry. This one was a funny one, but I saved so much money and I'm still using the same toothpaste from like fucking 10 months ago. Dollar General, Stop and Shop, CVS, and Walgreens are all really good for couponing. CVS is my favorite though. I will never do another video about couponing, but if you want, there's like so many creators out there that will help you. Again, I was just looking for dopamine in any way that my brain received it. Anything that caused even the tiniest little ping, I was like, whoa, gonna do that for a couple weeks. I was really into identifying bugs and snakes for a while. I don't remember any of this, but I do remember being in the subreddit, and I loved finding bugs. Especially when you'd find a weevil. Oh my god, the boots and the snoots. And I'm pretty confident that I can now identify a copperhead if I saw one in the wild. The next hobby that I got into that does not seem that weird to anybody else was anime. I got extremely into anime. Attack on Titan really hooked me in. We watched the entire series in like a week flat. So I'm not going to make fun of this one because I still really like anime. But prior to quitting drinking, I would have made fun of myself because I did not see the appeal in this. One that I never had patience for before I got sober was video games, and that one stuck around. I'm a gamer girl. I'm sorry. Probably will never post about that either, but I love video games. I got completely enthralled in the cozy gaming community, but then eventually branched out to more like the indie games. So like I just beat Hollow Knight in a week. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a really good game. The last one where I'm going to stop this video is Reddit. I love Reddit so much. And when I took my break from TikTok because I couldn't deal with all of the videos flashing at me, I feel like I had to do like some sort of dopamine fasting. I went to Reddit and I joined a lot of like-minded communities. Not just about sobriety, but about like I have PMDD, gamer communities, artist communities, momming, parenting, because I'm a parent. I don't know if you are. I will always recommend Reddit. Reddit is single-handedly the reason how I got sober. Anyways, hobbies are fun. They're there for a reason.